I just bought sight unseen what I consider to be the worst JDM sports car ever made. And I'm going to attempt to drive it all the way from Monroe, North Carolina, to the mountains of Tennessee, down to Nashville, back through the tail of the dragon, and then back home to Monroe, North Carolina. Now, Austin, why would you do something so stupid as to drive a car you've never driven before 1,000 miles?
Oh, buddy. No bueno.
Well, because I blew a
transmission
in my daily driver. So I spent the next 82 days studying, researching, and grinding to see what the most dependable, highly rated, safe, and reliable vehicle on the market is. And instead I bought this 1984 Datsun Nissan Pulsar because I thought it looked cool. Woo! Pop-ups, baby. I've never even driven this car before. What could go wrong?
Well, I done goofed.
Oh my gosh.
The shifter just broke.
Let's get ready to hit the road.
I literally bought this car before I ever laid eyes on it. We couldn't even get it off the trailer without zip tying the exhaust up. According to the internet, this car is literally a Sentra. The worst Sentra ever made, believe it or not, with slightly different body lines. She has a tiny 60 horsepower, 1.6 liter engine that is not exactly known for its reliability. I told the previous owner of my road trip plans, and before he left, he said this.
Whatever you do, don't open the trunk until you get to Tennessee.
I'm about to full send one of the least reliable vehicles ever made across the country in hopes that I make it to my girlfriend's family vacation on time. But before I do that,
we need to find everything wrong with this car, and we have 12 hours to do it if I don't sleep.
Okay, well, there's problem number one.
I think it cracked. Yes. All right, this isn't exactly cool, but oh, we got plenty of coolant. Let's go. Oil? Perfect. How's she looking there? Pretty clean. So we're gonna top her off with this. This thing is so tight. Ugh. We need to put a bolt on the other side of the exhaust there. Ye old bucket of bolts. That might fit. Oh, hello. Can't believe it. That bolt actually fits perfect. So our exhaust is hanging off to the side just a little bit. I think because that hanger's bent. Oh yeah, it's not easy to bend. Well, it's not ideal, but we're gonna drive it anyways. The transmission was rebuilt. The clutch should be good, in theory. Oh, I've missed that Datsun chime. Oh. She appears to be a little finicky on the key. Let's try the other one. Not off to a great start. Okay, back to this one. She cranked right up. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon. Oh, that's so loose. We're gonna need some new bushings on that eventually. Oh, this thing feels beautiful. You can hear that exhaust rattling around back there. Oh, she feels good. Blinker is questionable. Maybe it just blinks fast? Other than the clanking in the back that I think's a muffler, this thing is cherry. I mean, literally, there's red everywhere. Got a little smoke coming out there. We have a right turn signal on the back, but not on the front. As for the left, same thing. You can hear that exhaust rattling, but if I put my foot on it, no more rattle. Found our problem. Our exhaust hangers are broken up front. Whenever this exhaust was put in, it was torquing it so hard to the right or the left that it broke the exhaust hangers on both sides. So I don't really feel like welding tonight, but I have a better idea. I'm thinking pop it off up here, pop it off over there, and then push it. And it should bend it to where it should be. Let's try it. There we go. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. That felt like it bent. Oh, that looks way better. Look at that. That is so much better. The dome light seems to have stopped working. It was working earlier. Oh, it's working now. Guys, we have another problem. Every once in a while, the idle hangs. Now it's at 2,000. My foot is not on the pedal. We gotta fix that before we go anywhere. Check out what I found in the bin of MG parts. Oh my gosh, that has 0 resistance. No wonder it's hanging up. Thinking we can run this guy somewhere down here. Run it somewhere. Heater hose? That might work. Oh yeah, that's way better. That problem is fixed. I don't know what's in the back still, but I really hope it's not like a dead body or something. That would make for a wild video. I really want to know what he put in there. Okay, we got half of the seal there. All right, the real question is, how long is it gonna take to start? Will it start? Send up a prayer. Oh yeah. This is by far one of the dumbest things I've ever done. Onto the highway. I'm starting to sweat. I just remembered this isn't a box. We have AC. Oh, beautiful. Guys, we are stuck on the, just kidding. We are at the post office. We made it. Uh-oh, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. It made it all 5 miles, no problem. Runs like an absolute dream. This thing rolled straight off of the showroom floor, as you can tell by our plastics here. Let me know if anybody has a replacement one of those. That thing is gnarly, but everything else is beautiful. Let's go deliver our package. Woo! You walk away from it, and you can't help but turn around and drool a little bit. Our GPS states that we will make it there in 4 hours and 33 minutes with 0 stops. Is that true? I don't know. Now, cue 80s montage. We gotta get some momentum on this ramp so we can get up to speed quick enough. Go, 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 go. Come on, 4th gear. Go, 3,000 RPM. Uh-oh, she's skipping. That is not good. We're gonna keep it in the slow lane here. We're cruising at 60. I just pulled up my GPS. My speedometer said I was going 64 miles per hour. GPS said I was going 81 miles per hour trying to chase down a 370Z. Not only does this thing feel like you're going way faster than you actually are, the speedometer is broken, and you literally are going faster than it tells you you are. All right, guys, we have officially made it past the 50-mile mark, and we should probably do a fluid check. That's a beat. That's a beat. Get out of here. Where's my hat? Get out. Whoa. Get out. All right, let's hope that guy doesn't return while I'm driving. And we're also going to calculate our gas mileage, because apparently this thing gets like 40 miles per gallon. Easy. Let's check some fluids. Oil. Looks like it's right about in the middle. All right, how are we looking with power steering? Oh, we got fluid. Oh, we have a coolant reservoir with coolant in it. Nice. Washer fluid, brake fluid. There's no problems yet. This is incredible. If it makes it 50 miles with no problem, it's gonna make it 1,000 miles with no problem. It is currently 2 a.m. Now we're going to reset our trip to 0. Oh, now it's stuck. Oh, we got it. I do have one bad problem, and that is every time this gets wiggled, the headlights pop up and down. So every time I hit a bump, look, they just close themselves. Every time I hit a bump, the headlights pop up and people think I'm flashing them. So I need to put something, maybe a rubber band on this lever to hold it back, because I'm not tearing into this right now, that's for sure. But that is gonna cause some problems on the road. So let's do something about that. I found this rubber band that I had wrapped around my wrench or pliers, whatever the heck they're called. How can I pull it back? We have a solution. I found a Phillips head screw in the dash. The rubber band will hold pressure on it forward, so that way it stops going like that. Look, see, I'm pressing on it a little bit and it's not moving. I think this is gonna work. Let's get back on the road. She's running a little hot. So I'm pulling into this little country store and hopefully she'll cool down. Not enough for me to think there's a major problem, hopefully, but enough for me to think it's wise to let her cool off before something does majorly go wrong. I really hope the whole trip isn't like this. It's just slowly been climbing. Let me show ya. Not ideal. And it likes to make these little popping noises if you're on the throttle at all, or even at idle. I'm just gonna pray that there's nothing majorly wrong with it, and I'm gonna let her cool off for a minute. In the meantime, my cordless ratchet has slowly been turning into a cordless brick. I need a new one. So while we wait, I'm gonna jump on Whatnot and see if I can score a deal on one. Because in this economy, you're not gonna catch me paying full price for anything. Hence why all my builds are done with pocket change and not super nicely professionally shop built. I have literally spent more money on this app than anywhere else in the past 6 months because I'm a sucker for a good deal, and that's why we partnered up for today's video. I genuinely use this app almost every single day. Whatnot is like a live stream and an auction all in one, and whatever you buy just ships straight to your house. The reason I spend so much time on this app is because I figured out a trick to get the most insane deals on anything you're looking for. Let me show you. Hop on the app, search for whatever you're looking for, and here's the key. Sort by lowest viewers. Find a stream with 20 to 40 viewers, and that's where you're gonna find the best deals. Once it's over 40 viewers, it's harder to get a good deal. You're oftentimes gonna pay close to full price for things if there's 100 people in there, because there's a lot of people bidding. And whenever something you want comes up, just swipe to bid. This guy said he's got a ratchet for me. Let's go.
Small bag, brand new in box, $169 retail.
Let's go. We just won a $170 Milwaukee ratchet for 70 bucks. You can't even get a used one on Facebook for that price. With over 100 categories, Whatnot has something for everybody. I have literally bought pure silver on here for almost half of its melt value. And you get $15 off your first purchase if you use the QR code on the screen or the link in the description. And if you use that link or QR code and follow me, you are entered to win $500 in Whatnot credit. The winner will be picked in a month. Go get your $15 credit. You might even win the $500 credit. There's literally no reason not to. Now, let's see if she's cooled off. She took a second to start there. She is cooled off. Now let's get back on the road and pray that I don't have to stop every 100 miles. Send a prayer up for me. See you at the mountain house. Hopefully. So you hear that buzzing? That would be my blower motor. When I put it on anything above 1, there's 1, no noise. When I put it on 2, it sounds like a hummingbird trapped in a jar. Put it on number 3, and it sounds like an angry hummingbird trapped in a jar. Put it on 4, it sounds like it's gonna blow something up. 100 miles, let's go! This thing is rocking and rolling. Woo! No way, we made it to Tennessee with no real issues. Woo! I haven't even found an issue yet that makes me say, it'll be alright. That hasn't even happened yet. Is this oversteer? What is going on right now? Oh, she stumbled again. It only does it going into 4th gear. That was the 3rd time that it stumbled in 4th gear. Maybe I'm just running it out of fuel too fast. Oh, there it goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Oh no. All right, let's try and crank it back. So close. Could we be losing spark? It's when we go uphill. Very intermittent. Like we're completely, that's loose. That is completely loose. Maybe that's causing it. Maybe just crimp it down a little bit, tighten that connection up, and that's all it is. That would be ideal, because she's not overheating, and she has fuel. Okay, we got a tighter connection now. What? I'm gonna try it with the AC off. Oh, it is off. Nice. Okay, we'll try it with the AC on and see what happens. Same thing. Could it be out of gas and our gauge is wrong? I did bring a gallon of gas for this precise occasion. Whoa. I'm wondering if it's just the float in the carburetor and it doesn't like uphill. Because every time I've been in 4th gear and it's happened, it's been going uphill. So that is my theory. Either the pickup in the gas tank is goofed up or it's the float in the carburetor. Let's try it now. Ooh, pop. Let's see if we have any juice when we hit this. Nothing. This carb ain't got no fuel in it. First thing we're gonna do. Tap that float. Now what we're gonna do is take the top of this carb off. Ironically, David just texted me and said, hey, how's it going? All right, part 1, got a gasket. Fortunately, this is the same carburetor as the MGB, which means she'll take a boost. All right, I'm gonna bet no fuel. Nope, nothing. Wonder if it's just misadjusted. I'm gonna crank it over and see if it pushes any fuel through or not. Okay, yeah, it has fuel in there. Barely anymore though. Okay, no more fuel. This fuel pump isn't doing nothing, but it looks brand new. Crank it over a little more. About the same. I moved the float up a little bit. It doesn't seem to have any fuel pressure from the pump, but I want to try it anyways. Nada. I think I figured it out. I think the tank has some crud in it, and the fuel pickup picked up something and it got clogged, or a fuel filter clogged, or something in the tank. We're gonna blow back through the line and then try to start it and see if it gets fuel. I'm gonna try and start it with absolutely nothing attached to the carburetor. And I need somewhere for this fuel to go if this fuel line starts spraying fuel everywhere. So I'm gonna finish this off and use my water bottle to catch it. Let's see what happens. All right, did we get any fuel? Oh, it might be. We'll try it again. See what we got. Oh, right in the face. Hey, that's fuel. We might be in luck. I'm gonna put it all back together and pray. All right, my friends, she is mostly reassembled. Send a prayer up. Guys. Oh, crap. Boys, we really messed up now. Somebody called the police because I was on the side of the road, which is actually awesome. The officer was super cool, and now he's gonna escort us the rest of the way through the parkway so that I hopefully don't break down again. And if I do, he's there for whatever I need. All right, let's send it. I wish my windshield wasn't so nasty. Never before have I been so happy to have a cop behind me. Now we can open her back up and get all 60 screaming horsepower to unleash out of this monster. Cue the music. We just hit 200 miles with only one minor breakdown. If I don't have to get a tow, I consider it minor. So we are moving and grooving. We're making it up this hill. No, we're not. Stay in it, stay in it. Oh, buddy. We made it.
By some miracle, our 1980s JDM tin can made it in one piece. And because we were spending time with family, I didn't record much in Gatlinburg, but I noticed that I barely used a tank of gas the first 200 miles of the trip and was extremely curious as to how many miles per gallon it got. So we calculated it.
170 miles since the last fill up. 4.2 gallons. 170 miles. That's pretty dang good. 40 miles per gallon. What? I was not expecting that. 30 I was expecting, but 40 on the highway with this thing revving at 3,000 RPM most of the time is absolutely insane.
I guess 20.
It was a good guess.
I get like 13, so.
Guys, there's a big clunk. It felt like a wheel was coming off. Well, guys, I found the problem, kind of. I have never seen a drum brake smoke like that in my life. It looks like our wheel bearing is trashed. This wheel is going duk, 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 duk. Let's see if this nut's just loose and we're lucky. Oh, hey, this thing is literally loose. It feels more solid now. I think we're good. Praying this fixed it. Feels good so far. I think we're good to go. Let's go fish.
Let's go.
So that fuel line clamp down there was loose. I could twist it by hand. I'm gonna hope that's all our problem was. Probably not, but we're gonna hope. I just picked up 4 more wheel bearings for the drive to Nashville, which is the next leg of our 1,000-mile trip. We're going to Nashville, and we're going down south to Columbia. We just loaded down with 4 more wheel bearings. Apparently this has inner wheel bearings for some reason on the rear and outer, so we got all 4 of them. We had to order them, and we got some grease in case, and by in case I mean when one of them blows, we can repack it. And what else did we get?
Hot Wheels.
We got Hot Wheels. Very important, necessity, essential for any road trip. I think we got everything we need to send it for the next 500 miles. Let's hit it. Cue the time lapse.
Everything changes every which way. You got to hold on to what you need. And if I hide myself away.
We made it to the 400-mile mark. And I feel like the wheel bearing in the back is a little more loose than it was 100 miles ago. So I'm gonna check it. Just stopped at a random gas station. Wheel bearing's worrying me a little bit, but we have another one in the back if we need it. There was a little bit of clicking here a second ago. I don't hear it now, so maybe that's a good sign, but we're gonna check it anyway. We're throwing this Deadpool valve stem crap in the trash.
But he's kind of cute, so I'll probably keep it.
Oh yeah? Don't litter. Littering's bad. Oh yeah, that's a little loose too.
Austin has some jelly in his lid. wheel bearing cover.
Yeah, if you get hungry while you're working on your car, you just take a little dab. Other side. I'm gonna put some fresh grease in it. This thing is really hot. I do not like that at all. All right, yeah, that thing is cooking. Look at how black that is.
Yeah.
Actually, I might be able to change the bearing out without taking the wheel off. What? Look at that. Oh, this thing is so burnt up. Holy crap. Look at the coloring on it. See how toast this thing is. They all do that a little bit, but I don't like it. Wonder if it's that inner one that's bad. I don't know, but we're putting a new outer one on it and we are gonna send it. Which one was the inner and which was the outer? Yeah, it looks right to me. Now we get to pack a bearing.
Wow.
Get some of that jelly right there, put it in your palm, and mash it in there. See, this has zero play. Zero. Oh, look at that, right in. We'll tighten it down a little bit because the wheel's probably putting some pressure on it. And then I'll roll it back and forth, see if it's still tight-ish. Yeet. Think we're good. Let's button it up. All back together. Now let's take care of something in the front that I've been neglecting. While we're stopped here, we might as well change out the front turn signal bulbs. I picked up some bulbs while we were at O'Reilly's. Oh, yep, there it goes. Yeah, that thing is toast. Look at how dark it is. Hopefully these ones don't just burn out immediately because I've had that happen to me before because there's a wiring issue. All right, let's test them out. Yeah, this thing might as well be made of cheese because that's looking pretty Gouda. Don't laugh at that. Oh, what was that noise?
I don't think it was us. I think it was him putting his pump back.
I sure hope so. All right, she feels good. Off to Nashville, baby.
We can trust each other, always make things
Buc-ee's?
What is Buc-ee's?
What do you mean, what is Buc-ee's?
What is it?
It's the promised land. Have you actually never been to Buc-ee's?
No, I actually don't know what a Buc-ee's is.
You've heard of Buc-ee's though, right?
Not really. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, look at this Buc-ee's.
This is Buc-ee's.
Think we can find a
If
spot?
any of the viewers here have never seen a Buc-ee's. How many pumps do you think they got?
69.
Swing it.
Look at the beaver.
I see him.
Are you not amazed?
I've seen a beaver before. Holy cow, it's like a tourist trap / gas station / grocery store all in one.
Babe, it's Bucky.
No, I'm scared. Oh no. Oh, that looks so good. Thank you, you too. We're gonna get all of these. Bucket.
$15.
Yeah.
What? Hunting stuff?
Yeah, they even have a field dress. You know what you do with that? You stick that in a deer's butt. What do you think?
I'm ready to eat. It was crazy and overstimulating a little bit because there were so many people walking in every single direction.
How does Bucky look?
Not too bad.
Very nice. Let's get some gas. Babe, guess what?
What?
We just hit 500 miles down, halfway through the road trip. Well, she didn't fare well in the storm. We got water. I don't know where it came from. Oh no, is it really? We're just trying to go to the Easter service. We need new seals around this door. My windshield's also a little fogged. Oh, hello.
Our neutered 240SX made it to church and made it to my friend's house an hour away at 1 a.m. with no problems. But driving back to my family's house, that's where our dressed up Sentra drew the line. And what entailed was what I expected to be a short ordeal, but it was much, much worse than that.
Well, this is not ideal. Well, something done goofed. Oh, we got smoke. And yeah, it's good. Oh, buddy. No bueno. Nothing looks too goofed up so far. All right, we got that stuff off. Let's see if it's just loose again. Hopefully that's all it is. Ah, seems a little loose. Yep, it's loose. All right, we're gonna roll it a little bit. Nope, still a little goofy. See if we can tighten it up a little more. Nope, still catching. What in the world? Fortunately for us, we have the original scissor jack here. It is currently 2 a.m. and I just left my friend's house. 2 miles down the road, the wheels started going do-do-do-do-do all over again. So we're gonna get this wheel off the ground and take a look at that drum brake. My theory is that there's some sort of rock or something loose in the drum brake. This drum brake is gonna be smoking hot. That's not supposed to be like that. Let's see what we're working with here. Thing looks like it has lost all grease on that inner part. See what we're working, oh my gosh. Our brakes are completely shot. Wow. That is not what I expected. That might be the root of our problem. This should not be loose, whatever it is. What is that? These brakes are mangled. Is it me or is that inner bearing completely gone? All right, update. Our shoes are completely fried. Our inner bearing looks pretty shot. These parts are coming out. I don't know what this thing does. Maybe it's a spring to push the shoes back out after pressing the pedal, or pull them back in after pressing the pedal. And I'm really hoping we can find some of these in the morning. Now I have to decide, am I gonna stay at my friend's house 2 miles away, or am I gonna drive it all the way back like this to the other side of Nashville? It's an hour away. Oh, and our cylinder here is getting absolutely destroyed from the shoes hanging on top of it, and that one's leaking on that side. We might not be leaving tomorrow. So now what we're doing, put the shoes back in here to limp it back. I'm gonna try and slide it on. All right, probably not important, right? And our cotter pin is now broken, so that's cool. Well, as you guys can see, our car is now fixed and a lot bigger. We were actually in my friend Jake's Nissan Murano to get to the store. We stayed at his place last night after breaking down at 2 a.m. He was kind enough to let us turn around. And by turn around, I mean he turned around and came and picked us up and let us stay at his house. Now I'm stealing his car and going to pick up some parts. Some parts that will hopefully get us back on the road. I don't know if they actually have everything we need. Let's go see if they do. I sure hope so. Is there any glass broken? Nope, we're good. Have any other parts for this car? We got new brake shoes. Need some brake parts. No cigar. Do the AutoZone. Need some brake parts.
I'm sorry, we don't have them.
Well, I can confirm I bought the only brake parts within 100 miles for this car. Hopefully this is enough. Ingrid has never had chicken minis. What? This is gonna break your brain.
My brain's already broken.
Yeah. All right. For anybody who's not from the promised land, these are
White.
chicken minis. You don't need sauce.
I want sauce.
Try it raw.
No, I want sauce.
I'll try it raw. It's heavenly. What's your final thoughts? The chicken minis. All right, now we're gonna have a grand old time getting these brake shoes off. Hopefully I remember how they go back on. This thing needs a whole kit. Look at that. That thing is so goofed up, it ain't even funny. We got parts trying to go shoot themselves. All right, that was up there. All right, that is unbent. Oh, there we go. I wonder if Jake needs his car back yet. Just spray her all down. All right, let's get this thing back together. Probably grease all this up, but we're probably gonna rebuild all this in the near future anyways, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. These brake shoes seem a little bigger. Guys, oh my gosh. These do not fit in there at all. Oh crap. We're supposed to leave hours ago, and we still haven't left, and the parts are wrong, and we are stranded on the side of the road. Luckily we have Jake's car still. We're stuck, and nobody has the parts. I'm gonna go back to the house and figure it out and make a plan. This is really bad. Here's the plan. We still have the shoe and the pad on both of them. Well, not on it, but we have them both. So I went and got a drill. I got some wire wheels. So we're gonna clean off both sides, and then we're going to slam it full of JB Weld Quick Dry, and then we're gonna put 100 of these little clamps on it and get this thing to set as fast as possible. I also got gloves because I should have been using these the whole time, but I didn't bring any because I didn't think I'd be working on the car this much. So we'll be back on the road in 6 hours. Let's get this slapped together like we're in Pakistan. This is so slow. That guy's gonna go somewhere around there. Mix it up like mama making stir fry. Lather it on because this is a quick set time. Take our friction pad on there. That's about where I want it. One down, one to go. What if I just made the brake pad material out of JB Weld? Or material on there. This time we're clamping it from the middle, and then we're gonna go outwards, make sure it gets a good seat. All right, we're looking good. Now, we let it cure, and in a few hours, we'll put it on the car. All right, our shoes are JB welded. It's still curing, but I think we are good to put it back together. So, I have an audience this time. All right, we got everything back on here, except for these little clips that I believe are supposed to hold this U return spring thing. So I just zip tied it, and hopefully that'll be okay. But that explains, one, some of the rubbing, and two, why the brakes are getting really hot, because it wasn't being pulled back into where it should be, because that thing was just hanging there when I pulled the drum off. We're gonna grease up this bearing, re-grease that bearing, throw it together, let it cure a little longer, and we will be good to go. Jake left us and took his car because I stole it for too long, and now he is late for his class. The JB Weld takes 6 hours to fully cure. It has now been on the car for 3.5 hours, and we don't feel like sitting here anymore, so we're just gonna send it on 3.5 hours of setting and hope for the best. We'll send. We're gonna cut in front of these people. Hey, it feels pretty good. Let's try the brakes. They're working. Okay, let's try the handbrake. Okay, it's working. I think we're good.
You might have fixed it this time, mustache man.
I really don't know if we should put this on the tail of the Dragon the way it is. We literally have JB Weld brakes. I don't know if this is a good idea. Like, genuinely. Oh, what's that noise? You hear that? Just kidding, it's just our CV axle. That'll last at least 500 more miles. Cue the time lapse. 30 minutes down the road, no problem. I'm getting very, very curious as to what the heck is in the trunk of this thing.
Don't open the trunk until you get to Tennessee.
And we are in Tennessee. We found a spot where, in case it is a body, we can dump it back here somewhere. So, let's see what the heck is in this thing.
What?
The heck is this stuff? Cassette? What the heck is a Walkman? What is this thing? One hour later, we made it back. Praise God. I think I'm still gonna give it a once over before we leave in the morning and drive it another 300 miles back home, but we are currently past the 750 mile mark. Hopefully that is all. I pray that's the only and last thing that we have to touch on this car before we make it home, because we are tired. The real question here is, did our JB welded brake shoes actually survive that 100 miles back? Our zip ties are still in place and our friction material is hanging in there. I think the root of our problem is that our return spring is not returning. As a matter of fact, it's really just pushing the pads out. Pried these two ends as close together as I could get it, and I think we stretched it back to a point where it's actually pulling the shoes back in. All right, so now we got to get the wheel. Yeah, there we go. So now we gotta line up the holes. Oh, there it is. Good job, you got the wheel on. So now we need to bleed the brakes. Problem is, my nephew's legs aren't long enough to reach the pedal. So fortunately, I had some hiking poles and I lodged it against the seat and held the brake pedal down, and now I can get under it, break the bleeder valve, bleed the brakes, and then come back up, pump it, put this back in place, and do it again for each wheel. And we will have freshly bled brakes. No car repair is complete without some epic tech decking. I think I still got it. This is the hardest cap to put on I have ever seen. Ugh. Brakes are done and oil is topped off, and she is ready to ride for the next some 100 miles. We are definitely going to go way over our 1,000-mile road trip. Probably going to be at 1,200, 1,300 miles by the time we're done. But let's hit the road. If we go the speed limit, we'll make it in 7 hours and 40 minutes. It is now noon. How do you feel?
Hungry.
You're eating lunch.
Yeah, but it's not in my stomach yet, so I'm still hungry.
The top of my shift knob just fell off. We just broke the shifter. That was not planned, I promise. So you're just gonna shift for me the rest of the time?
Yeah.
All right, see if you can find 5th gear. Up, right, up.
Up, right, up.
Yeah, it's a little more to the left.
Did I get it?
Yeah, good job. We're almost at the 750 mile mark for the Pulsar on this trip. That is insane. This thing should not have made it 100 miles. Matter of fact, it tried not to make it 500 miles, but I wouldn't let it quit. We're running a little bit hotter than usual. That's comforting. Well, see y'all when I'm not in traffic.
Wait, I want to do it.
Oh, okay. That weed just hit 1,000 miles! Crazy! Isn't it cool? We did it!
Stop!
But we didn't make it to the tail of the dragon because if we went in the tail of the dragon, we weren't coming out of the tail of the dragon. But we'll be home in a few hours and we'll probably break down again between now and then. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that.
Don't say that. And we will catch you when we're broken down or home.
That was pretty good.
I know, right? I summoned my inner Austin. So that's Austin. Back there, he's currently filling up at the gas station.
What did you bring me? Oh my gosh! Look!
Pretty juicy.
This is my love language.
You're welcome. We got a big problem. We passed the 1,100 mile mark and the clutch is going out, maybe? I'm afraid to use the clutch pedal right now. When I press it, it's a little crunchy. And each time I press it, it takes a little more effort to get it to go all the way in. I don't know if we're gonna make it back. And the engine skips every once in a while. Yeah, we made it through the mountains though, so that's good. So anyways, we will see you at home or on the side of the road. We're pulling in, praise God. Whoo! The final mileage count, 1,225 miles. And it was a long 1,225 miles. But we made it. It did it. A couple minor inconveniences, but I was thinking about doing the same thing again next week. What do you think? I'm going to sleep.
No, he's not.
Good night.
1,200 miles later, is it still the worst JDM car ever made? No. If it had a CVT in it, yeah, probably. Well, is it the best? Heck to the no. But she is my new daily driver. Subscribe if you want to see me turbo a Ford Model A. And I almost forgot, don't be an NPC, go get your project car running, go get your free $15 credit from Whatnot, and go oversteer something.